This is called Wounded Healer. His footprints are fading away from the beach. We're not a family to pray or to preach, but Daddy's best friend took a handful of pills, and now he's at a podium making a speech. Yesterday night after dark, he carefully wrote his remarks, but everyone said what he put on his page, so we threw it away. It went straight from the heart. I thought this was a party, but all my friends are leaving, and I still wanna play. Whoa, whoa, you wrecked me when you stepped out, 'cause you're the wounded healer, and you're supposed to stay. Whoa, whoa. A year's a bottle in a bucket of trash. It'll tip over the more that it stacks. Didn't notice it till now, but Dad's been moving slower every time we go play cash. I'm scared of the day when he'll carry a cane. I carry his dream, I carry his name. And when Papa's gone, he will never be gone, because the sound of our sneeze is the same. So God bless, I hear your voice in mine, and I wanna start time like a carnival ride, because I don't know what I'm saying, but I mean it. I don't know what I'm saying, but I mean it. I don't know what I'm saying, but I mean it. I don't know what I'm saying, but I mean it. I mean it. I thought this was a party. Was a party, but all my friends are leaving, and I still wanna play. Whoa, whoa, you wrecked me when you stepped out, 'cause you're the wounded healer, and you're supposed to stay. Whoa, whoa. You in a parking lot out in Santa Cruz. Said your life's pretty dark, now you have to choose, 'cause your home's not a home, not in any way. So on the phone you were like, anyway, hey. think it's time that I end it all. So I stall, trying to not let you end the call. Cause as long as you're here and you don't go, I won't have to face that I fear what I don't know. I've been doing donuts all around my head. Watch me flip my Miata, baby, now I'm dead. I'm a punk, such a punk, but I don't pretend to know you. I don't pretend to know you. So why should I say that you got to stay, when every time I fell in love I walked away? Fair play, but this is not like that. No, it's not like that. This is not like that. We fit nice, hand in gloves. So would you take some advice from a man in love? Cause the one thing that I know for sure is we're gonna get out. Yeah, we're gonna get out. I've been down before. I've been down before. I've been down before. Yo, it's my best friend, the floor. I've been down before. I've been down before. My best friend, the floor. So I would lie on my back, and I would stare at the crack on my ceiling. I would snap right in half, just like the roof of our shack. It happened in the quake of 1989, and every time that I was not feeling fine, I ditched the crack and I would fall down the coast, down to Santa Cruz, fall down to Santa Cruz. And I'm so lucky that I got friends, I'm so glad for that. And all my nonsense, they won't stand for that. So all my rejects, hit the eject button, take a heat check, cousin, we could not be nothing if we wanted to. Wannabes, I wanna honor you. Shout out to all the cool kids out in Bonnaroo. Gonna you, gonna me, watch for the gonnery. Clap, 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 clap. Honestly, have your fun before the day is done in the warm California sun. I said, have your fun before the day is done in the warm California sun. 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 I've been down before. I went back to homeroom from the hospital, I thought that being more embarrassed was impossible. But God, the second time, it really turned my stomach. Now I'm the kid who collapses and then spazzes out in public. This time was a bowling alley, the first was in the yard, and kids in middle school just watched me trip and kicked me hard. Except this girl named Chrissy Lee, who flips around at her desk and gives me the world's biggest Disney card. Wrote best wishes and kisses where she signed it. 3 feet by 2 feet, I could've hid behind it. I didn't like the pity from Christina Lee though. I'm thinking, Chrissy, can't you see I'm busy being emo? Cause I think I might've heard she maybe sorta liked me, and since she wasn't cool enough, I guess I took it lightly. Had braces and glasses and wasn't Mrs. Popular, and so I didn't really give a thought to her. A heartbreaking sounds like guitar strings snapping. It's the notes of the song that'll never happen, and the wind in the leaves is the sound of ghosts clapping. But a heartbreaking sounds like guitar strings snapping. A heartbreaking sounds like guitar strings snapping. It's the notes of the song that'll never happen, and the wind in the leaves is the sound of ghosts clapping. But a heartbreaking sounds like guitar strings snapping. There's holes in my memory, it isn't photographic. There's holes in my yearbook, but the cutout folks were plastic. 10 years pass, I don't cross paths with half the people from my class again until until we meet at Chrissy's open casket. Those who chose to ask it probably knew I could have dug in deeper if I'd wanted to, but you couldn't tell a thing was off on the surface. And I didn't know she was sick until I heard about her service. She was born with a heart defect, used to the cold knife. She'd been in and out of hospitals her whole life. She knew the whole time and never said why. She felt my pain herself and helped me hold my head high. The nicest folks are those who know the throes of crisis, that when it was crime to twist her life to fit my own devices. Why is it so hard to mourn and then try to learn by this? But the lights that burn shortest are the lights that burn brightest. A heartbreaking sounds like guitar strings snapping. It's the notes of the song that'll never happen. The wind in the leaves is the sound of ghosts clapping. But a heartbreaking sounds like guitar strings snapping. A heartbreaking sounds like guitar strings snapping. It's the notes of the song that'll never happen. And the wind in the leaves is the sound of ghosts clapping. But a heartbreaking sounds like guitar strings snapping. Our 8th grade yearbook page for dedicating songs wasn't long, even in a school 1100 strong. The yearbook advertised for months, but when it's said and done, Chrissy bought 6, the 3rd most of anyone. Alvin got Your Faith in Me by Jessica Simpson. Pebbles got Richard Marx's ballad at the beginning. It feels like sloppy poetry, the way her life would end after sending Mariah Carey's Anytime You Need a Friend. But corniness is honesty that's wrapped in cliche, and most slow jam lyrics aren't shit I'm brave enough to say without a smirk. But before she went to dirt, she left us finally. I will remember you, to Jeff, Mike, Bri, and me. You can plot it if you must, say it's obviously fate, or explain that God is just. But all I know is that until my body's dust, I will try to think of her as much as Chrissy thought of us. This one goes out to Christina. Said this one goes out to Christina. This one goes out to Christina. Said this one goes out to Christina. This one goes out to Christina. A heartbreaking sounds like guitar strings snapping. This one goes out to Christina. A heartbreaking sounds like guitar strings snapping. This one goes out to Christina. A heartbreaking sounds like guitar strings snapping. This one goes out to Christina. A heartbreaking sounds like guitar strings. To react to bull. I was thinking too hard and I cracked my skull. It's natural, erase all doubt. If I take my phones off, then my brains fall out. So you can shout, empty out your throat on me. It just sounds like your lips syncing, oh blah dee, oh blah da. Every time you go blah blah blah, I'm hearing life goes on like it's your mantra. So talk shit, but when it's prone to go down, you're afraid of your own bull, like rodeo clowns that stay low to the ground. I stay plugged in. When my dome needs love, phones hug my skin. But earbuds don't count, they're headphone loopholes. I want them bigger than a couple sideways soup bowls. And if you're saying next to nothing, make like my playlist and get to shuffling. I can't hear you,
I got my headphones on.
I can't hear you,
I got my headphones on.
I can't hear you,
I got my headphones on.
I got my headphones on.
I got my headphones on.
When I look at who's around, it feels like two's a crowd.
I don't run and hide, I just smile real wide. I turn my music loud.
What a tangle. What a strangling knot to be caught in. To be exiled here. To be stuck in Berlin with Vienna so near, yet so far from the emperor's ear. What a strange and impossible sum. To be old while to still be so young. To have sung before speaking a word. To be heard, to be hailed, than to fail, to be done. To love but to be so naive. To trust and to be so deceived. To mourn, forlorn, to be torn from you, scorned for another who suffers no grief. To curse God seeking lightning and to still be ignored. To hide in this room not too rich to afford. To hear armies of creditors bang at the door, always yelling for more, and to have nothing to sell that could help, except for the Steinway that sits in the corner. For Arthur it all came too easily to learn the scales in every key, to play the etudes and the suites, the nocturnes and the fantasy, to master the sonatas, minuets and symphonies, to seek the truth in fits and starts, to strike the middle F like it's an arrow through the heart, to wing the right hand like a dove, the peaceful flutter of a dove, and with the left a violent shove, its will demand a shove, to needle gently yet relentlessly a steady foot upon the pedal, and to clench the iron fist inside the velvet glove, to learn to whisper and to scream. The whisper justifies the scream. To let each yearning finger breathe. No, nothing lives unless it breathes. To burn, to worship, to mislead, to pose a question with the pinky on a key. To flee, to fight, to bleed, to float in air, nothing silent underneath. To wrap those heavy knuckles on the gate to heaven till there's nothing to achieve but to go retrieve the length of cable hidden in the cabinet, to metamorphosize a twisted rope into an alphabet, to lay the lazy sea upon the shabby wooden floor, to rise, ascend the end across the top, to bend the sea into an S, to curve the tail beneath the S, to turn the tangle to a B, to hug the wretched rooter on the fiber suffocatingly, to rap again, to get the coil, sever loops, penetrate the yawning hoop, till the loser penetrates through, think that on until it's ready, for the job has gotta do to toss the braid above the ceiling beam into a fix, the noose to bid adieu to all of you until there's nothing left to do but climb the chair, to cinch the collar, find the edge, to step into the air.
Well, I kicked the ball and my shoe flew off and I was getting it up and somebody kicked the ball and it hit me in the face.
Swing out your shoes, and if you should lose this time, keep on swinging and swinging. So when you connect with that air straight, look up, you might see a dent in the moon.
Yeah, you see them craters? That was cause a kid said there'd be none greater. In 10 years, Hammer and Hank was at the plate launching balls into space saying, see ya later! Skinny as a toothpick, but he got a knack. Watch him swing a broomstick out a bottle cap. Watch him rinse and repeat till he's on the map. Going from the cheap seats to the autographs. Papa put a bat in my hand and all he said was to never ever ever rock a Dodger hat. And whether you win or you didn't, you gotta be getting dirty. Yeah, we better send your jersey to the laundromat. Cause it was in the cards. I knew someday I'd be a big league star, playing second base for the Giants, wearing number 9, rocking knee-high socks if I just worked hard.
Swing out your shoes, and if you should lose this time, keep on swinging and swinging. So when you connect with that air straight, look up, you might see a dent in the moon.
We had our 6th grade baseball trouts on the basketball court, so a fastball had hops. We didn't have a grass field, and so coach hit us grounders out the asphalt. I dropped a lot, and so we hit him faster, and I took him off my ankles, yelling, that's all you got? And when I saw my name on the roster, I went insane like I was sniffing bath salts. I'm not here to play soft, I go beast mode on a pinata and bite his motherfucking face off until it rains candy out of his neck hole. I don't go flexing my pecs or get swole. I wasn't the fastest, and when I moved it kinda looked like I was running through molasses. True, it's silly to give a shit about a game, but Earth is a little ball that's spinning on its axis too.
Swing out your shoes, and if you should lose this time, keep on swinging and swinging. So when you connect with that air straight, look up, you might see a dent in the moon.
I wasn't cut out for the bigs, guess I've been a fool. And middle school was just a bit of cruel ridicule. But when you step into the ranks of the man, it's like they push you from the high dive to the kiddie pool. Thanks, it's time to ballroom waltz that plank. We're little minnows in a small shark tank. You try to swim without getting blood in the water, but you're all heart and gust like a ballpark. Frank, never an all-star, I had to keep score. If I were perfect, I would quit and join the Peace Corps. I'm not a hero, if I didn't try, my doubts would eat me like I'm a carcass on the seafloor. So say this shit is too corny. It tastes better to me than ooh, poor me. I'm just trying to sing a different tune and then fit into a world that didn't have room for me.
Swing out of your shoes, and if you should lose this time, keep on swinging and swinging. Soon, when you connect with that iron strength, look up, you might see it tend. Swing out of your shoes, and if you should lose this time, keep on swinging and swinging. Soon, when you connect with that iron strength, look up, you might see it tend to the moon.
Well, actually, no, because the teacher doesn't give us any permission unless it's like a serious thing. And in my school, serious is like a punch in the nose. That really isn't serious. I mean, a serious is concussion. I had a concussion, and you won't believe it. They didn't even send me to the principal's office. I got tongue twisted.
It's a song about the girl next door. I love the girl next door. The world's next door. They see her, everybody melts. She's the girl next door to everybody else. It's a song about the girl who sings, and every time you hear her sing, she sings for you, and you alone, and every other guy you know. She loves you back, she says she's with it, loves you back. But wait a minute, all along she loves you back enough to put a dagger in it. Cause it's a song about the girl next door. I love the girl next door. The world's next door. They see her, everybody else. She's the girl next door to everybody else. So, funny story. I was really into this girl, a great singer, and I had a musician friend who was really into the same girl. She ended up essentially playing us off each other. But we both had these songs that we were gonna do with her. So we just put them together. It's like a fairy tale about little chicken head who thought the sky was falling till she kicked it sick in bed. I came calling, she pretended she was dead, feeling she was healing, but the ceiling fell instead. Do you feel stellar in your skeleton? Tell a guy you fell for him, then tell him he's irrelevant. It's evident you think you're Helen of Troy, but you're hell in a handbasket, hell of a coy, little Cruella de Vil. It's fitting you fill in another filthy felony with every fella you thrill. You're cellophane, but there's a spell in us still. A man goes window shopping and you sell him the sill. You give an illness that isn't a silly pill or some silvery penicillin, a pity gonna fulfill, and so willing my pen is filling. I'm drilling my point until the pen point's dull, the end point's still. In sight, I'm inside, I'm insisting you get wise and quit with the lip syncing. In Christ, you entice the quick kissing. Rise in a bathtub full of ice with the rib missing. It's been decided. You can lie, but you can't hide behind your eyelids. I provided rhymes and had to plan a hybrid with the man who led this band, who might have liked you more than I did, or maybe as much. Cause baby, that's what makes me wanna laugh, just breaks me right in half. Cause it really adds up, dwelling on this sad stuff. Celibacy, that sucks when everybody tapped once, including a best friend, then one of my roommates. You said it was just then, but shit, it was too late. So what's your group rate? Cause we've been waiting our turn to watch you eat your words and catch some heartburn. I guess that's the problem when you have a bunch of people who are artists. You end up falling in love because they're amazing. You know, you see them on stage, and it's too bad because she really does sing like an angel. Here is where you would have sung the verse. Here is where you'd have to catch your breath. Here is where you might forget the words. See, that's where you'd laugh to fill the rest. Here is where you'd hit another high note. Here is where you'd make it pretty. Shit if I don't. Here is where we really try to be friends. Funny how the shallow girls end up off the deep end. First, I met your ass last year. First day of class, you were mad sincere. Then you went and chose my friend for benefits. Then he did the same and said it was the end of it. Then, funny thing, I got on TV. Then coincidentally you said you'd like to see me. Then you stood me up on just our second date. Out with Mr. Music, then you used him for your serenade. Da 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 da. They see her, everybody else. She's the girl next door to everybody else. It's a song about the girl who sings, and every time you hear her sing, she sings for you, and you alone, and every other guy you know. She loves you back, she says she's weak, it loves you back. But wait a minute, all along, she loves you back enough to put a dagger in it. Cause it's a song about the girl next door. I love the girl next door, the world's next door. They see her, everybody else. She's the girl next door to everybody else. Woo! Ha-ha! Top of the pops, dude. I feel like my vocal cords are like a free dove. Be like a castrati. Kush, you did it with this one. I feel like I feel free. Sing it, Watsky.
The sun is dimming, we're dipping a toe into the Pacific. Just give me a hot jacuzzi, a spliffy, we'll watch a movie. I'm spiffing and in a jiffy, I'm lifted and living groovy. I'm a groupie to the good life, looking for a taste of paradise.
I don't need the whole pie, just wanna have my little slice.
I found the fountain of youth that went skinny dipping up in it. I pick up the lucky pennies, epiphanies every minute. I run the money, the coin started with the cash from the ticket. I snatch my homies, whatever they wanted, Denny's and cricket. Till the motherfucking sunrise. So many folks I love right here, but it
Hasn't been a good night.
until the shit gets kinda weird. Private island inside of my mind, the size of Hawaii. It went up, I've been here likely to find me deep in my psyche, hiding out deep in a flying via neon pelicans, feeling the psychedelic horizon light. Wow, what just happened?
I'll please have what he is having.
How can I come ride that wave?
That wave, that wave, that wave. I'm a groupie to the good life, looking for a taste of paradise. I don't need the whole pie, just wanna have my little slice. I'm a groupie to the good life, looking for a taste of paradise. And I just want my slice. Just want my slice, please.
Don't give a damn if I'm dead by dance in the rain. I decided to celebrate like the sky is dumping champagne on me. Pain every clap of thunder is heaven popping. A bottle jumping and paddle the deepest puddle. Strap on my goggles, I gotta seek. What a lack, what a week, gotta act. I'm all free as a fact, but I can't say that I'm mine. Gotta leave those thoughts behind. And I hop in my car with a bob in my seat when I'm dropping the beat. As I'm out at the beach and I stop at the park at the top of the cliff in the dark, and I'm thinking of the stars in the seat shining. Look at this full of diamonds. There's somebody wanna do it to the sky with the ricochet off, and a couple of them fell into the water and they sank to the bottom. And I think that I saw some, but I blink and I lost them. And I drink and I lost all view. Living in kilometers of water and the tiny ships moving across them. If I get the money, then I get up, what up, what up, what up, what up? This bizarre unfolding of my wings was quite a trip. All the pretty colors in the sky begin to ripple, trip, and stipple like a Liechtenstein. Pimples on my mind. Hey, what's poppin', people? The apocalypse is nigh. Ever since the pitter-patter of your little feet up on the patio, you know you didn't want to be predictable. Could've been so simple, but you had to make it difficult. Got the city at your fingertip, I got this shit to pull. Gotta keep on pushing it and pushing it and pushing till it falls down. Maybe you'll be laughing in the end, but I'ma keep it the edge on my seat, cause you said what you needed. The web's undefeated, you do what you gotta. Akuna Matata, so ha 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 ha. Gotta make it look easy. Simple as pie. Gotta make it look easy. But this life is never. One big piece of cake. One big piece of cake. Big fat piece of cake.
Is now in advanced placement.
You could be ready for heaven above. I could be 77 and killing it, puffing a jet that I keep in the glove. Rubbing the rubber so we could be intimate. And if you're tucking me into my bed, baby, then maybe we'll make a legitimate cinema. We could take out the camera, take a look at my stamina. So mechanical, I'm not even an animal, not a vegetable. I'm not even a mineral, but a mythical. I become metaphysical, wanna dig in my tentacles with the temperament of a savant. For the benefit of better people who want to pick apart the script instead of wishing to participate. I piss upon your head until it trickles to your tiny little brain and then disintegrates. They yell until you're an echo. I'm a sicko. I said wake up, here's a stick up while you drink up all the hot gossip in your teacup. I'm a cold faucet and I'm leaking.
And the fan, you're feeling wet. Check Kiss Watsky's good at this Maximus dot.
Gotta make it look easy. Simple as pie. Gotta make it look easy. But this life is never. One big piece of cake. One big piece of cake. Big fat piece of cake.
No light without dark, no growth without pain, no cake without
gloves. So would you take some advice from a man in love? Cause the one thing that I know for sure is we're gonna get out, yeah, we're gonna get out. I've been down before. I've been down before. I've been down before.
Yo, it's my best friend, the floor.
I've been down before. I've been down before. My best friend, the floor. So I would lie on my back, and I would stare at the crack on my ceiling. I would snap right in half, just like the roof of our shack. It happened in the quake of 1989, and every time that I was not feeling fine, I ditched the crack and I would fall down the coast, down to Santa Cruz, fall down to Santa Cruz. And I'm so lucky that I got friends, I'm so glad for that. And all my nonsense, they won't stand for that. So all my rejects, hit the eject button, take a heat check, cousin, we could not be nothing if we wanted to. Wannabes, I wanna honor you. Shout out to all the cool kids out in Bonnaroo. Gonna you, gonna me, watch for the gonorrhea. Clap, 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 clap. Honestly, have your fun before the day is done in the warm California sun. I said, have your fun before the day is done in the warm California sun. Warm California sun.